It's your boy Graham here, back with another video, and today I got something for you guys, man. Today we're gonna be revisiting the mascot of this channel, bro, Kamikolo, bro. Not actually Kamikolo, but Piccolo. We're gonna be checking out Kamikolo. Now, there's a special reason why we're revisiting this guy. You guys know, 17, 18 drop. We're seeing a lot of futures and we're seeing a lot of androids, right? This guy's the answer to it. This guy, if you check out his kit, one of the biggest things is that he does extra blast damage to tag androids and future. So whenever we face androids or future, we do extra damage. Now I know people are gonna be saying, well, the 18 side of 17 and 18 can do more damage against him, right? But his main ability makes him go type neutral. So that means they will never have type advantage over this Piccolo for 45 time counts when you pop his main. So we're gonna be rocking on this region setup, all the back end region team. There are the equips. Let's get into the match. So the matches that I'm facing is gonna be catering around future and androids, because that's the premise of this video. Is about him shutting down androids and future teams, right? So and all these matches are gonna be anything related to those two teams. So I'll go to Kamikolo right here. I pop the blast guard. Doing some decent damage against the cell, bro, with the blast damage. The problem is that he needs to pop his main ability because he needs that extra 30% damage. That's pretty much the biggest problem with Kamikolo. He doesn't have enough damage inflicted in his kit for him to do crazy damage, and he really relies off that blast damage. You guys see there, that's one blast damage. That's two, almost two carded the 17, 18 with two blast cards, right after he pops his main. So yeah, we go to DKP. Just because we're trying to farm our rush, right? That's all we're pretty much doing. He goes into a cell. I just honestly just pop the rush and just pop my main ability, pop the rush, bro. Take out cell, because why not? Like, just get that 3v2, just like get that 3v2 lead on him, right? And Kid Boo is at low health, 17, 18, that really is a low health. So I don't really mind rushing that cell at that health, because if he gets the next combo, he's most likely going to rush me, right? So I might as well rush. He does not have his rush right now because I just deleted the 2 Dragon Balls. So I'll go to Piccolo right here. He tasked me with Kid Boo. I just transform with him, right? And I'm just trying to see if I can get another priority. So he dodges there. I go with the strike card here. He goes to 17. I go to Kamikolo. He already forfeited before I could even do that. So yeah, first match, you know, the game ended quick, but I just wanted to show what Kamikolo did, honestly. You know, we don't care about DKP. We don't care about the other region units. It's all about Kamikolo shutting down future and android. So you guys see here the second match, facing up against, it's like a PO. This is a PO team. They're rocking 17 on PO. So the team isn't future or androids, but they do have the person that I want to go after, which is that android 17 and 18, right? So we start out with the red Piccolo because I want him to shut down the yellow Frieza, because that's going to be like the biggest unit I just hate dealing with that unit, and like red Piccolo just shuts him down. He's absolutely tank. He does so much damage against the yellow unit, so that's why I want to bring him. And then, you know, LF Piccolo, that's my guy, right? So I get my Vanish back here. I'm just trying to find the right time to snipe that 17, 18. He's kind of hiding them, right? So whenever I get the opportunity, I'm gonna go to blue Kamikolo and then do the blast damage on him, right? So right now I switched there. I had a feeling he was gonna switch, so I popped the main here. I'm trying to get that extra blast, that extra key, right? And look how much blast damage I did, right? I couldn't chain anymore, but that one blast damage right there was cold. If I was able to have enough cards, like enough key, I would have been able to two card him with the blast. So we go here, we tap him out. The biggest thing is I want to get this Frieza's first life out the way. If I can get this Frieza's first life out the way, I can pretty much rush anybody. He does have, all 3 of the units has ways of destroying Dragon Balls. Frieza 17, 18 when she swaps back to 17, and then this Frieza when he revives, he pops his main ability and destroys Dragon Ball. So right here he rushes. I go to Kamikolo or type advantage, right? So I'm like, yo, we're full health. We just cover change. He's a pretty tanky unit. He should be able to tank the rush, right? He should be able to survive it. I made my Kamikolo tanky for a reason, so I could tank rush, because I know that just in case people do rush the showcase unit, he can survive. And which right here, he barely survived, but he survived, and that's what he's supposed to do. That's not really what he's supposed to do. He's not really supposed to be known as a tank. He's really just supposed to be able to do blast damage. So the fact that I made him super tanky helps, you know, because he can heal off red Kamikolos, where every time you switch out with them, the enemy switch out, and then LF Piccolo gradually heals his allies when he's on standby. So we get his damage. Right, so we're going chilling here. I'm not trying to get PV, so I kind of wait a little bit just to, you know, get him to sleep. Right, just trying to get him to use his vanish. So I popped this, was able to pop his first fight, which is a good thing. We still don't have our Dragon Balls, right? We still don't have a rush, right? We still need one more because he keep destroying our Dragon Balls, right? So I'm chilling here. I try to go in the mid range. He pops the blast. I pop the blue card with LF Piccolo because LF Piccolo is just a beast. Love when people do that, right? So take him down to very, very low health. I have not actually killed him. So go here. Just waiting to see what he's doing. I popped the blue card. He popped the long range blast card. Almost killed him there. Got his vanish out the way. I sidestep. I should have just played it. I should have just tapped right there, but he didn't pop the ult card, which I was surprised. So I got his vanish out again. He gets me there, right? So I'm eating this. I had to eat this damage. The 17 and 18 is not doing that much crazy damage, so I just go to the LF Piccolo, the wall off that 18, but now he does more damage against me because he's in red, right? The reverse red is like damage to yellow, so he's doing some decent damage. LF Piccolo's still tanking it really, really well. So I'm just chilling here. I pop the main build just to take out his cards, see what he's doing, tackle him there, sidestep, able to get the sidestep going. Go to Kamikolo, go with the blast. He does cover change, sadly, so I'm just trying to snipe him, bro. He knows what I'm trying to do. So I think I actually tackle here just to get rid of his vanish, and then I just rush just to take out this yellow Frieza, and so I could just showcase the Kamikolo, the damage that he does against the 17. I think his main ability already passed, like the 45 nullification type disadvantage nullification thing, so it kind of sucks that he kind of lost out on that and the extra 30% damage. But I do still want to show the damage that he does. So this is strike. This is off a strike attack, which is kind of impressive, right? You know, that's not bad for 2 strike cards because his strike attack is terrible, right? So also another thing to point is Blue Kamikolo is also in the Z tier boost as well, so he is also getting some extra damage inflicted for being in the Z tier boost. So I think he gets an extra 20 from the setup that I'm in. But yeah, so we do get the win there. We get that nice screenshot with Red Piccolo. Hop into the next match facing up against a future team. So Blue Piccolo does more damage through all these units, his blast damage, right? So get his vanish out the way. I go here, go to Kamikolo, and I pop the blast. He goes to sort of hold Trunks, which is interesting. So I pop the strike here. I'm charging for my blue card, right? I charge it for my blue card right here. Pop it. We do catch the Trunks slipper right here, and the blue card didn't do nothing crazy. I think, like I said, he really needs to pop his main ability to get that extra 30% damage, so you can really see the damage. Because like right now, like even though he did do extra damage to future, you need to pop his main, because that's the biggest thing that this Kamikolo is lacking is damage inflicted, bro. They told him on that. They really felt like the value of him doing more damage to future and androids was really good, so that's why they gave him like no damage inflicted buffs when he comes in. He only comes in with 30, right? And he popped the main, he gets the extra 30. So I go to Kamikolo here, pop the strike. I had a feeling that he was gonna go to cell. Right here, I pop the main ability, pop the blast card here just to see how much damage it does. He goes to Sword Hold Trunks, so I go to DKP, and I'm just trying to see if I can get my last Dragon Ball right here, because then I would have popped the main ability and rushed this Trunks, right? So we do get the combo going. I don't have enough ki. I don't have my other Dragon Ball, so I can't just rush them still, right? So he pops the main ability, and I popped my main ability here just to see if he's gonna play aggressive. I PV him right here, and I think I just popped the strike card here to see if I can kill him without popping the rush, which I do. So we do take out Sword Hold Trunks, right? So I go to Kamikolo. We do get caught right here, sadly, and I'm just eating this damage with him to see if he's going to switch into 17. But I swapped here just a little bit earlier just to see that did he not have enough ki to switch out. So he combo drops right here. We do clash in the middle, and I think I actually lose this. I think I actually do lose this. Yes, I do lose this. So right now I'm thinking that if he switches to 17 and rushes, I'm gonna get rid of DKP, because DKP already kind of did his purpose of getting the Dragon Balls, and I'd rather have a low health LF Piccolo than a full health DKP, because Piccolo just does too much towards the end, right? Too much plays towards the end that DKP can't do. So I gladly just got rid of DKP. So now it's a 2v2 situation. He does have 17 that can, you know, like this tag unit can be interesting because he can counter both of my units, or I can actually counter him. It just depends on the timing of when he swaps and when I swap. So I switch there, dodge it, right? Look at the blast damage right there. That was pretty solid blast damage. So I go with the strike here, and we do have the blue card, so I just throw that at the end. It's just the only thing that's really difficult with this Piccolo is it's so reliant off the blast damage, right? Like you pop the blue card, almost killed, and then we tap them out there. Like I wish, like, when it's like you do extra damage to a certain tag, it's just there's extra damage. It's not like, oh, it has to be a blast attack and then the strike is non-existent. So we do get PV'd. Cell is doing his damage. He does get card draw speed and stuff. So he pops the green card. The green card does restore his vanish. So I do know that. And now I'm just not trying to get PV'd again. He's trying to charge up for the gauge. So I'll blast match him right here. We do get that extra blast damage. And right now, blue Kamikolo kind of just falls off in the damage now. His buffs are gone from his main ability. He's not going to do as much blast damage like he once did when he did that blast damage at 17 and 18. So I think he's cool. Like, you know, he does answer against like 17 and 18, but I just don't know if he's worth putting over Kid Buu still. Even with that fact, I just don't know that if he's worth switching it in or not. I'd rather just have Kid Buu, honestly. But next match, facing up against another future team. I told you this is gonna be about future and androids, bro. So I just want to see. This is him supposed to be peak. This is like the best team you want him to fight against is androids and future, right? So I go here. I go to Kamikolo, pop the strike card just to see if he's going to switch into a perfect cell, but he doesn't. And I just go with the strike card again. I thought he was going to switch over, but he doesn't. So he tackles me. I eat the damage here. Just eating the damage. If he does switch, I have LF Piccolo. They'll just wall off this cell. Like, I'm not worried about cell at all, bro. I have 2 yellow demons on my team, bro. I'm not worried about cell at all. So eating the damage here, just waiting for him to just stop, and so I can just transform to Piccolo, so I can start getting my passive upgrades for Piccolo and just try to get priority. I'm trying to get priority again so I can showcase Kamikolo. So I PV him there. He he only has 17, 18 that can do blast cover change. So I believe I think I stay in with him because I'm trying to see if I can get my Dragon Balls right here. And I go with the blast cards right there, get the gauge, and I think I tap right here just to chill out. Right, so I'm just chilling here. He does catch me that side step, which is, you know, pretty bad because now I feel like he has a rush. So I'm just eating the damage with DKP for a little bit. Then I go to Kamikolo, and if he switches, I'm gonna go to Piccolo because Piccolo does type advantage against 18 and Cell. So if he rushes one of them, I'm gonna survive the rush. He's not gonna have Trunks back in time. So he goes to Cell and rush. Because I was actually surprised that he rushed against LF Piccolo. LF Piccolo's a tank, bro. Like, why did you do that? Like, I honestly just surprised. He should have just waited for a better opportunity with sort of Trunks to rush. But he is not going to kill Piccolo, bro. Like, it's going to do some decent damage, but it's just not going to kill him, bro. Like, Piccolo's too much of a tank. Like, literally, like, there's none, bro. And then Piccolo can heal all this back. So I probably catch him there. I go to DKP, pop the blue card. So we do have a rush. Did not kill, sadly. So I'm just now trying to find a perfect opportunity to use Kamikolo. But when he does a full range blast like that, I have to just take the rush with DKP and kill the Soto Trunks, right? Like, it's something that's in my nature to do. Like, if I see that, I gotta rush it. So we do kill him here. Kamikolo's not really doing much because I'm trying to find a good opportunity to use him, right? So I'll go with the blast here, and I'm trying to get priority. So he does extra damage to me right here. We do get rid of his vanish. So if he does go to 17, we can switch to the blue Piccolo, right? Because we can be type advantage. So I'm just trying to wait for his timer count to go by so I can just show off the damage. I do have my main ability still. So whenever I do get the combo going, I can show what blast damage he does against the 17, 18. So I pop the main here, right? So 45 timer counts. I do pop the blast finally. And like, look at the blast damage, it's really good. But like I said, I just don't think it warrants enough for him to be a main unit on one of your 6 spots. I just think that you should rather rock blue 21 or even blue Kid Buu. Even though he does do extra damage to the android unit, I just don't think that's enough. That's enough value for you to use him over Kid Buu or blue 21. So last match, face another future team, right? Like, he has the Legends Road Trunks. he has the green Vegeta and Merge Monster, so all of them are fish future, right? So I popped the blue card with LF Piccolo, type advantage, type neutral right here, but with Kamikolo is going to be type disadvantage. So we pop pop the main ability. So I'm just trying to get rid of his advantage. I sidestep there, transform here, and then I go with the strikes, going with the strikes right here, and I go with the strike as well. Was not expecting him to switch to Merge Monster. That was very interesting that he swapped into type disadvantage. So I take the blue card here, and now I'm just trying to get priority one last time. So he taps me here, playing a little bit more slow pace. I'm kind of playing a little bit more fast pace. So he's just trying to catch me here. He does, eating this damage before he goes to Green Vegeta. Green Vegeta is basically like his heavy hitter on this team, right? So eating this damage, I just need to get priority one time. So he's trying to PV me, right? So I just wait a little bit, tackle, go with the blast this time, sidestep, and I do finally get him. And I go to Kamikolo here with the blast first, and then I pop my main ability to see the blast, what he does now. Like, you see the blast before he pops the main, and then now it's a lot better. But like I said, it's still just not enough. It's just not enough. I just don't think, even with the Z tier boost, the extra damage to future blast and Android's blast damage, I just don't think it's enough. But he does, he does do a good job. You can see he does get some type of value now. He's not the only one that does extra damage to androids. I believe there's another unit that does extra damage. There's multiple units that does extra damage to androids, like Red, Zenkai, GT Goku does extra damage to androids. But the reason why I did the Piccolo is because it's future and androids. Future is, you could obviously say future is top 2 in the game in terms of teams, right? LOE, then you can say future. So the game is basically over. Like I said, you guys pretty much just heard what I said about Kamikolo. Although he counters basically future and the newest LF, I just don't think it's enough for him to be replaced, or him to replace Kid Buu or Android 21. Android 21 is solid because she has death buffs, he heals the team, she has card draw speed, support. Kid Buu is just the best individually, right? Like, he's last stand, he can hold his own, he's tricky to deal with, annoying to deal with. So this Kamikolo, all he does is just blast damage. If it's not blast damage, he's not gonna do no damage. So if you want to rock him on a blast-based regen team with like purple DKP, the green Cryhon, LF Piccolo, maybe red 21, you just want to rock him where he has a lot of blast damage. So any other regen team variant that's like hybrid of strike and blast or more strike based, just don't even bring the Kamikolo. So yeah, the base game is basically over. Right here, I'm just trying to wrap this up, right? He's still tapping me and stuff. I'm just trying to get this game over with. So he does not have his advantage here, so I go to full range strike. We take out the Trunks, and then I think I go sidestep here, right? Wait for him to sidestep, catch him there, and then the blast card did pretty solid, even though our what's name wiped out. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Kamikolo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. He did pretty good, but like I said, I just don't think it's enough. It's not enough. But yeah, got to revisit my boy for a reason, 1718. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. But my girl, man, and I'm out.